1. Introduction. Benin, officially known as the Republic of Benin, is a small yet historically profound nation nestled in West Africa. Though modest in size, Benin's legacy is monumental, rooted in the ancient kingdom of Dahomey, etched by the scars of the transatlantic slave trade, and redefined through a resilient path to democratic transformation. This nation stands today as a beacon of cultural pride, political stability, and vibrant heritage. Its story is one of identity reclaimed, tradition honored, and future envisioned. 2. Historical context, pre-colonial and colonial period. Long before European colonization, Benin was home to powerful African kingdoms, the most notable being the Kingdom of Dahomey, one of the most sophisticated pre-colonial states in West Africa. Dahomey was renowned for its highly organized military structure, including the fierce all-female warrior regiment known as the Amazons of Dahomey. However, it was also a central node in the transatlantic slave trade, with the port city of Ouidah serving as a tragic gateway for countless enslaved Africans. In the late 19th century, France established colonial control, and the region became known as French Dahomey. Colonial rule brought disruption, suppression of traditional governance, and economic exploitation. Independence and national rebuilding. On August 1, 1960, French Dahomey gained its independence, and the nation was reborn as the Republic of Dahomey. The young country experienced political instability in its early years, marked by military coups and shifting ideologies. In 1972, Major Mathieu Kérékou seized power and declared a Marxist-Leninist regime, renaming the country the People's Republic of Benin. It wasn't until 1990, following the collapse of the Soviet bloc, that Benin transitioned to a multi-party democracy, peacefully and voluntarily, setting a historic precedent in Africa. 3. Government and politics. Benin is a presidential republic, where the president functions as both head of state and government. The political framework promotes separation of powers and democratic participation, although challenges such as political suppression and corruption persist. Despite its struggles, Benin is often hailed as a model of democratic progress in West Africa, especially for its peaceful political transitions and a vibrant civil society. Mathieu Kérékou, once a military ruler, later returned to power through democratic elections, a testament to the nation's evolving political maturity. 4. Geography and climate. Benin covers approximately 114,763 square kilometers, bordered by Togo to the west, Nigeria to the east, Burkina Faso and Niger to the north, and the Atlantic Ocean to the south. The landscape ranges from low-lying coastal plains to rolling savanna and forested hills in the north. Flora and fauna. Benin's ecological richness includes tropical rainforests, grasslands, and wetlands. The Pendjari National Park in the north is one of West Africa's last true wildlife sanctuaries, home to elephants, lions, hippos, and numerous bird species. Climate. Benin has a tropical climate, with two distinct seasons: a wet season, April to July and September to November, and a dry season, December to March. The southern coastal region is more humid, while the north experiences hotter, drier conditions. 5. Demographics and society. With a population of around 13 million, Benin is ethnically and linguistically diverse. Major ethnic groups include the Fauna, Yoruba, Bariba, and Dendi. Languages. Official language, French national and indigenous languages, Fauna, Yoruba, Goon, Bariba, and over 50 local dialects. Religion. Benin is uniquely pluralistic in its religious identity. Christianity, 48%. Islam, 28% traditional religions. Voodoo, 22%. Benin is considered the birthplace of Vodun, a spiritual tradition that predates colonization and remains culturally and religiously significant. 6. Economy and industry. Benin's economy is largely agrarian, supported by trade, services, and informal markets. The country's economic performance is heavily influenced by its proximity to Nigeria, with cross-border commerce playing a significant role. Currency: West African CFA, franc, XOF. Exchange rate: 1 USD. 600 XOF. Key exports: cotton, major cash crop; palm oil, cashew nuts; petroleum products. Despite ranking 126th in global GDP, Benin has shown consistent economic growth in recent years and is working to diversify its economic base through investments in tourism, energy, and infrastructure. 7. Military and defense. Benin's military is modest in size and primarily focused on domestic security, border protection, and peacekeeping missions in the West African region. It has not been involved in major wars since independence, but cooperates with regional allies to address terrorism and trafficking threats in the Sahel and Gulf of Guinea regions. 8. Religion and spirituality. Benin is one of the few nations where traditional African religions enjoy state recognition and cultural reverence. Vodun, often misunderstood outside Africa, is a deeply spiritual practice involving ancestor worship, nature spirits, and community rituals. The annual Vodun Festival in Ouidah is a global attraction that showcases Benin's indigenous spirituality through dance, music, and rites. 9. Tourism and natural wonders. Although still an emerging tourist destination, Benin offers a wealth of historical, ecological, and cultural treasures. Ouidah, once a major slave port, now home to the Root of Slaves Memorial, the Vodun Festival, and Portuguese Fort Museum. Abomey, site of the royal palaces of Dahomey, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that tells the story of Benin's monarchical past. Penjari National Park, a pristine ecosystem offering safaris and wildlife observation. Best time to visit: November to February, during the dry season when travel conditions are ideal. 10. Arts, crafts, and culture. Benin's artistic legacy is rich and deeply intertwined with its spiritual and royal history. The Fauna people's bronze sculptures, beadwork, and tea textiles are world-renowned. Traditional music, drumming, and storytelling play essential roles in ceremonies and community gatherings. Contemporary artists in Benin are gaining international acclaim for blending traditional themes with modern expression. 11. Famous personalities. Djimon Hounsou, internationally acclaimed actor and Oscar nominee, known for films like Gladiator and Blood Diamond. Rosine Soglo, pioneering politician and human rights advocate. Angelique Kidjo. Though born in Cotonou, she became a Grammy-winning global music icon celebrating African heritage. 12. National symbols. National animal: African elephant, symbolizing strength and wisdom. National emblem. Features a shield flanked by a castle, palm tree, ship, and elephant, representing history, agriculture, trade, and strength. National wear. Bright, elaborate textiles worn during ceremonies. Women often wear headscarves called Gil 13. Notable achievements and global influence. Pioneer of peaceful multi-party democracy in sub-Saharan Africa. Cultural leadership through Vodun and heritage festivals. Model of religious coexistence and civil dialogue. Custodian of ancient royal traditions still revered today. 14. Challenges and opportunities. Benin faces ongoing challenges such as high youth unemployment, dependence on agriculture, need for stronger infrastructure. However, its stable political environment, growing tourism appeal, and cultural diplomacy offer strong platforms for sustainable growth and international engagement. 15. Conclusion. Benin is a land where ancestral pride, spiritual resilience, and democratic aspirations converge. From the shadow of colonization to the light of independence, from the royal courts of Dahomey to the vibrant streets of Cotonou, Benin tells a story of unity in diversity. As it strides forward into the 21st century, Benin remains not only a keeper of ancient wisdom, but also a symbol of what an African nation can achieve through resilience, respect for tradition, and hope for the future. Quote, "Benin is a land of culture, history, and hope.